Hello everybody, welcome back to another bank defense video. We're going to be going against a 5-man setup. This is going to be a crazy strat. I originally got this strategy from a guy named Hixer. This is his Twitter. I'll leave his socials in my description. Go check him out. He's a champion. He's nuts. But basically, I don't really know his full strat, but I kind of made my own way around it, and I think it works just as well as a lot of other strats. So we're gonna start off with Cade. I'm gonna be going over Cade, Jager, Echo, Legion or Mozzie, and Castle. So we're gonna be going with the role of Cade first. Now there's 3 players on this defense lineup that has shotguns, but usually you want to hold holes into sight so you can see into there. Your role is Cade. Right off the bat, you come over here, or someone else has a shotgun, but you can ask someone you don't waste your ammo. So you want to open this floorboard up and then come over here. Your job is to reinforce this over here, the prep phase. And once you guys get these rolls down, it'll become muscle memory and you'll be a lot more fluent in these strats. But basically you want to reinforce. This is called lone office wall. This basically reinforces off so they can't blow this up and get in lines of sight to open, because this is where a lot of defenders are going to be rotating from. You're going to have 2 people get these hatches, but your job is to Cade both of these hatches. And then you guys, a Mozzie or Mute, preferably not Cade, should be your last resort, just because how much ammo, like you see I already have like a lot of my ammo wasted from doing that hole. But that's why you kind of have people with shotguns open that up. Again, like these hatches are going to be opened up, and then you make a rotate into here. And then your job basically, so your job is to hold down the site. You're going to be one of the very few players in sight. You're not really supposed to leave it unless you kind of have to. You're going to have people come up from above you, but your job is just to waste time, stay alive as long as you can. Do not try to peek these holes unless you kind of have to, or you need to get a crucial pick. You can rotate into here. His shotgun's really good medium range, so you might be able to get some good kills from here just holding an angle. And then so that's basically your job as K. Let's move on to the next operators. So the next operator I'm going to be going over is one of the rummers / the time wasters. We're going with Jager with barbed wire. So you want to put the barbed wire on usually kind of like any kind of doorways, to be honest. It doesn't really matter what kind of doorways, but preferably this one. You could do this one, but this window is going to be castled off, so it'll be a waste of. A tip is to not put barbed wire usually in front of castles, because if they get hot breached by anything, it's just kind of like a utility, like a 2-for-1. Like an ass charger would destroy both of them, but if you do need it for SoloQ, just feel free. Just always keep that in mind though. Be smart with the barbed wire. Maybe like right here, or you put barbed wire. Just revolve it around like weak points, that kind of like blind spots. Like this is a very big blind spot in the defense sometimes. It's coming up here, but you're gonna have you playing someone down there. Your job is to reinforce these 2 walls. You'll have one of the other rummers do that with you, and then I'll show you exactly where to put those ADSs at. So your first one is going to be right here in the very middle of these 2 windows right here. Just do what I do, and then put another one on this part of the wall right here. A good barbed wire spot is definitely right here, because this is also another blind spot. Lobby is going to be pretty hard to defend sometimes. That's going to be open for you, and your job is to kind of just be the biggest time waster and let them drone you out as much as they can. Your last ADS is going to be right here. So once you put all your ADS down and you reinforce the kitchen wall, so once you put down the last ADS, now where you're going to be playing, this hatch and this hatch should be open by the Mozzie or the castle, or anyone who has a shotgun. You could honestly start playing right here, but this is kind of an early phase for Jager. Usually where I like to put him on the board is to basically just be a presence upstairs. Maybe like shoot out stock a little bit, or you could even cheer in the janitor's closet, but you want to be careful for the skylight. You could chill up here. This hatch is going to be opened up for you, but once they drone you out, you kind of want to slowly start pushing back, maybe waste like 30 seconds up here. Your job is just to stay alive. Do not try to get kill hungry. Do not try to peek like this kind of stuff unless you're very confident. But if you die off early, then the whole strategy slowly gets worse, as long as with any other thing. If you die off early as a roamer, you're not doing your job. You basically just kill yourself. So after that, these hatches gonna be reinforced. So your only rotations, kind of most likely, are either jumping out of the main lobby counters, this right here, and then so once you wasted like a lot of time, you want to stay on the main stairs area. So like once they start like taking control of like all of the top floor, if you can't hold it anymore, hold it as long as you can, just start like pre-firing stuff, and then slowly come back, make your way down. This is all going to be open, and then by the time you're wasted time, you're already holding below. You can even rotate up here and go up the blue stairs, and then you can come back to site and to B if you need to flank, and then you can hold this angle. This is all gonna be opened up, and you're just gonna be chilling right here, getting yourself free kills, while your teammates will provide you cover. And the second roamer that you're gonna be communicating with, I recommend doing this with one of your best communicators, someone you work well with. Don't play the roaming role if you're not good with it. You really have to practice it. But we're gonna go over the next one. We're gonna go over Mozzie. So Mozzie's gonna have a similar role to Jager, just wasting time. Literally all it is. Once you waste like a minute 30, you're good. You and Jager need to communicate on how to defend more. So Mozzie, you have one of the shotguns. She's a primary. It's probably easier for you to open this up. Be careful. Do not make this too big. If you put the hole up too high, like don't do this, because then it kind of defeats the purpose of having the foothold. But anyways, you do that, and if you have more spare ammo in the shotgun, Mozzie's gonna be making most of the rotates, as along with other people with the shotgun. Castle's gonna be having the super shorty soon. So by the time this video's out, he's probably gonna have it already in the live build. You want to make a rotate right here. Do not reinforce off this wall. I see so many people reinforce off this wall, but this is not part of the strat. You can also even make this. Castle can probably make this rotate, but your job is to make those two primary, the foot hole and this hole. Your job is to also reinforce next to Jager. Jager's gonna be reinforcing next to you. You get these two walls. Then you get this one. And like I said, make sure you have the best communicators in the roles playing on Mozzie and Jager, but the best callouts going to be on Echo, because he's just how good he is with the callouts. Echo's going to be playing right there later on, I'll be telling you, but you're definitely going to be playing these. And your job, while Jager plays, he's wasting time upstairs. You're going to be playing down in blue. You're going to be holding this. Watch out for people coming through here. Parking garage. And what I like to do, if someone does cut off your rotate, it is kind of risky sometimes to rotate right there. If you know someone's in garage, that's why I kind of make holes with your super shorty. Just how much ammo you have in your shotgun, I recommend making as many rotates as you can, but not enough to enemy is using against you. But that's really it's a lot safer for you to rotate down here. Basically, you're going to be holding blue, and you're just going to be making sure nobody comes in through square. Now, this is where you don't really want to open up this hatch, but you kind of want to just stay here. Legion can also replace Mozzie if you do not you can't afford Mozzie, but you can also just hold this right here. Then your Mozzie pets are usually going to be, honestly, at any door. You can even put one on site, but what really helps out Jager, also your barbed wire, don't forget to always put that in some sort of doorway. Just put it wherever Jager didn't put it. And then you kind of a really good place to put your Mozzie drone, maybe like even right here, to be honest. But you're gonna just walk in. For like, you know, people are gonna be rotating out here, so you want to put like one there. You can either put one in like a stock office, and if they're trying to drone out Jager, like a pretty good one is like on the top of the main stairs right here. They can't drone him down anymore, so now they have to face check, and they literally have to push out right here. It's gonna be a lot harder for them. I think with the pests and Jager, if played correctly, you could waste up to like a minute 30 to almost 2 minutes, like, and then you can start getting picks from there. So your job is to, and then if Jager ever needs to rotate back, if like you can get yourself anywhere in this map. You just drop down these hatches. You can go up the main stairs, or you can go up blue, and you're already, you know, you're up to the top square. Jager can also play these rotates. That's why you guys really connect with each other. It's really fast and easy to rotate unless someone's contesting you. That's why you call out for more help from your teammates and help from you. So next, we're going to be looking at one of the last operators last few. So we're gonna look at Echo. So Echo is going to have shield. Honestly, like anyone can play Echo. He has an ACOG, he has drones, he has a shield, good secondary reinforcements. So your job is to get the cash wall. So if I didn't mean to spawn here, but you know the rotate's gonna be right there. I don't know I spawned there, but you're going to be coming over here, and you're going to be getting these two walls. See those two walls? Those are where you're gonna be getting those. While everyone's opening up the holes, hole, Jager, Mozzie reinforcing over there, and then you're getting these two reinforcements. If you're wondering if everyone gets that, there shouldn't be a loose reinforcement. Everybody should use up their two reinforcements. So the ones I'm thinking of right now are 1, 2. Remember, loan office that Cade gets 3, 4, and then the whole kitchen wall 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9, 10 are going to be for the open hatches that Cade is going to be tricking them. So once you get that open, you're basically done. You just go set up, hunt for drones, look for drones. Sometimes a common spot is up there, maybe in the bushes. But once you're done, you want to get back to your spot. Make sure you set up your shield as soon as you can, because they can pre-fire this and it's pretty dangerous for you to sit in. But the shield goes right here. And then you sit here and you hold open area as hard as you can. You can either decide to put an echo drone for your use personally, but the other one must be in sight. It kind of defeats the purpose of echo sometimes if there's a drone not on site. You always want to leave a drone on site, because if you die and there's not a drone, it could really change up the game. So just kind of choose where you want to put. You can put in this site, or you can put in the other site. You can use this personal drone for you. You can get free kills. You get a hold here. Just be careful. Don't worry, you're not holding this place alone. That's why you're going to be having Castle with you. So let's switch over to Castle. Castle's going to be our last operator. And remember, all these operators can work with each other. That's why I think this strategy will help everyone in any kind of rank. And as Echo, you want to be making as many calls as you can if they're pushing open. But if they aren't pushing open that much, they may be pushing above, and then I'll be funneling down the stairs and down to the main lobby. So a weak spot in this defense might be in this. They might be rushing in from this door. Cade's gonna be the only one. If Cade dies on site, then you guys need to start kind of leaning your eyes toward this site, because once Cade dies, he was the last anchor on site. But that's why you guys can easily rotate right here, and you guys can have the echo drone up there, and then you guys remember, you guys have this foothold open, so they can't plant in this area. The only weak spot is probably this area, but that's why flanks come in and then echo comes in. It's just all teamwork and coordination from there. You really have to recognize. So the last operator is Castle. Recently in the new patch, he does have a super shorty, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. But your job is to immediately, you're gonna castle off this window. And then you're going to come over here. You're going to also castle off this door right here. And like I said, there's also going to be those rotates over here. The foot roll right there. And once you get those two castles down, I recommend trying to get this down. But you're in charge of getting both of the open hatches. I recommend getting the hatches first. That way you can start castling below. Because reinforcing hatches mid-round is really risky. But you want to open that up. Always make sure those hatches are opened up for the rotates for the roamers, because if Jager comes up here and he doesn't have a rotate, he's stuck up here until someone can come get it. But basically, you want to reinforce that hatch and this hatch, and these two hatches are what Cade is going to be cading. And then your last castle is going to be going over here. So once 10 seconds left in the round, come. And remember the foothold right there. Don't ever forget that. Loan office can be reinforced. This can be castled off. This is going to kind of ensure that people can rotate pretty safe. And if they get these open, then someone's in lobby, and that's where you start pressuring in and from. But remember, Echo's in here, and you're going to be playing in here. You're going to be supporting Echo, and if K dies on site, it's your turn to get back on that site and possibly look for a refrag. But these are good rotates, because if Echo is on his drone, then you can kind of hold the angle from here, and then you can fall back, and then Echo has your back. And now you guys are in position to refrag. And I can't stress this enough. In any team that you play, as long as you're getting refrags, you should be like, refragging is all, like, everything. Even I'm still learning how to do it sometimes, but knowing when to be aggressive, when to be passive is all about experience. You guys will learn it. But I hope this bank strategy works out. Again, credit goes to Hixer. I'm pretty sure he's not the owner of the strategy, but he taught me it, so I can't take the credit, but I did farm a lot of these strategies off of him. So I put his Twitter and everything in the bio. And your last one, you're not supposed to run impacts. You're supposed to run a bulletproof camera, and then put it right here. Put the bulletproof camera right here, and you can really see in the lobby. Cade can also use that. So that's the last thing. Thank you guys. If you guys did enjoy this, I spent a lot of time making everything in this video. Please leave a like, share with your 5 stack, share the stack that you play with. I want to see some people try this out in ranked, and I'll probably be trying it. I'm live almost every day, making videos every day. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and peace out.